am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes. Alright, my zillions, I didn't know if I was going to do any of this line. I thought I was going to just make it go away. Let it go by me, I should say. I wasn't going to make it go away, but I couldn't resist getting a Snake Eyes. I figured I might as well get a Snake Eyes and a Storm Shadow whenever that comes out, because those are the two characters I love the most, and kind of want the representation of them, but I don't think that's going to happen, guys. I don't think that's going to happen. Why? Because I hate this figure. Alright, I'm really not going to keep you in suspense. You know, there's going to be a lot to look at this guy, and if I go through everything first, and, you know, everything does look cool, and it's got a lot of nice accessories, you're going to be like, why do you hate this? I can't believe this guy hates this, whatever. This is why I hate this. This is reason number one. There's a reason number two. But that is for something that's brand new, new mold. Come on. I mean, there was the special one, but on one reprint, can that be that loose? That's insane. That is absolutely insane, and right away just takes away. As soon as I got this guy out of the package, I was like, what the heck? This is terrible. Now, this is not going to be the same, obviously, for every figure. So, you know, it is, you know, there's that. There's obviously that. But here's the other thing I want to talk about. And I've seen a lot of people gush over this. And that's one thing, but again, that could be just mine. The proportions on this guy, in my opinion, look absolutely terrible. The legs look way too short. This body here is ridiculously long, and it has nothing to do with the way it's loose, because that's not going in any further. The looseless comes with, like, the ratchets being, like, totally busted on this one. But this is ridiculously long here, and it just makes the legs look very short, in my opinion. So, maybe that's something that I don't notice if it's just nice and tight, but even in the back, you could just see how long this is from here to here compared to here to down here. It just looks very, very off, in my opinion. So, yeah, and it's just, this all sits, look how strangely this sits on here. It's just very, very weird. So, I do not like that. One thing is definitely, you know, and I'm saying it, on my copy, the other thing just doesn't look good to me. So, there you go. Those are my reasons for hating it. Everything else from here on out is probably going to be good. Snake Eyes comes with a nice bit of accessories, starting with a nice classic backpack. Does look really good. Nice sculpted detail. You got some silver paint on the buckles. That's pretty cool. G.I. Joes need backpacks, so you could pop that in here. If you want, you could, you know, put that in the middle there. I don't like doing that because I just don't. But there you go. That's what that looks like if you want to give him a backpack. We'll keep Snake Eyes right here to show you his sword scabbard, which has some nice texture to it. I do dig it. This, you know, his family symbol there. Pop that on his back. Again, you could put it through here if you want and then pop it through, but then you're just kind of stuck with this doing whatever. So better to just put it in there like so. I like this better. I don't need the giant backpack. And then, or you could do it this way. The sword looks pretty good, just done in black, but it's a very nice sculpt. Does it fit in his handgun? Let's find out together. I'm sure I did this already, but I don't remember. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's pretty good. Then we got this thing here. I don't know what this thing is. Some sort of, I don't know, flash grenade or something? Grenade? Flare? Maybe it's a flare. Just goes in there. We get the handgun. It's got a hole in it. It's upside down. It's very weird looking. I don't really like this. It's is what it is. I probably won't use it. So pop that on the side there. And then you have this gun, which I do like. It's not like his like Uzi or anything, but it's good looking. It's good looking enough. If you want, you can put that on the side here. That's pretty good. You could also put this on the side. I failed to mention that. But you could do that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I do like this gun. It's kind of, you know, an interesting, updated version of his Uzi in a way. I don't mind it. I think that looks pretty good. Lastly, we have this knife, just done in black as well. Very simple. You put it in there, and you're all done. Look, I'm not gonna lie. They did a nice job here on the overall look of Snake Eyes. Despite my problems with the proportions and that. The grenades look pretty good. Nice on this strap here. I do like that. I don't think I'd take it off, so, you know, it's fine. I think it looks really good, so I don't mind it. But I do like his little vest here. And the thing that is cool about this guy is they did a lot of gloss and matte together. And that always looks fantastic, in my opinion. I love that look. The head sculpt is very nice. Got a little bit of red there over the visor, but the visor is super glossy. Dig that. I like how it's glossy over there as well. But overall, the head sculpt is pretty good. You got the symbol there again. You got some silver buckles there. Some more straps there. Nice glossy paint here. Looks pretty good. Sculpt is nice. It is. There's no doubt about that. His belt looks really good. Paint is beautiful there. Straps on his legs look really good. And then the legs have nice texture on the pants. Again, you get some glossy bits to it, which I think is excellent. Really nice sculpt. Knee pads look good. Sides look good. And the boots look good. You know, again, they doing that glossy to matte back and forth. And that really works. And you add a little bit of red and silver. And it's a good looking figure. It's a good looking Snake Eyes, you know. If you pose this guy up, it's not super bad. But man, I wish mine wasn't like, The thing is, it's like, here, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, this part of me that just, as much as I grew up and loved G.I. Joe, and when this was announced, I really wanted it. I feel like I'm at this point where I'm like, you know, trying to get the Ultrazilla brand in order. And sublines like this, for me, just don't work anymore. Like, you know, that's why I'm not getting Marvel Legends and really not much on Star Wars. So, yeah, this goes along with that. It is what it is. I do still like G.I. Joe personally, but I'm kind of glad I'm having problems with this figure, to tell you the truth. Articulation obviously is going to be hindered by what I've shown you. Head is on a hinge and a swivel. The neck joint moves as well, which is nice. Here you go with that. You also get a waist, so there's a lot of articulation there. Hinge, swivel at the shoulder. You do have a butterfly joint? You do have a butterfly joint, so that's good. Can move his arm across his chest a bit. not bad. You have a bicep swivel, you have a double jointed elbow. Hinge is the downward hinge here. Swivel, splits that much, kicks forward. There is a little bit of looseness to the legs, but not as much. Double jointed knee. There's no thigh cuts on this guy? There it is. There's thigh cuts. What? This one might be really tight on the side. No. Yeah, it's good. It's okay. You got boot cut, you got rocker, hinge. So you get a ton of articulation. Again, though, look at that. I'm like totally like bummed out about that. For your size comparisons, here is Snake Eyes with a bunch of figures you might have in your collection. And my final thoughts, I mean, there's nothing really to say. One last addendum, folks. And I filmed my closing thoughts already, and I'm not going to change it, so just consider it an added bad bonus. As I was trying to pose this guy around for my pans in my final thoughts, one thing I didn't mention, there's kind of like a drop down joint here, but it's like making the legs do a split really easy, and I'm having a really tough time posing him for those final thoughts. So you could add that on to the things I hate about this figure. Nothing in this review changed my mind. I think it's got a nice finish, it's got some nice accessories. But my figure seems to be poorly constructed, and that's really hurting this review for me. But I feel like the proportions are off as well, so I don't know, guys. There's two sides of that. You know, you can either see what I see or you don't, and that's fine. You know, but as far as I'm concerned, those are some big problems. That's hurting me wanting to get any more of the line. I do admit, though, I am kind of tempted to get that Scarlet. It just looks like a really sweet figure, and I kind of want it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be going there, so you let me know your thoughts below, and if you please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time, peace out, peeps.